2,000 years ago. And there you are on the banks of Galilee, listening to a man. It's a beautiful day. The sky is blue. And it's the most beautiful day. You can hear Yeshua very clearly. Even if you've only got one ear. You still, and even if you've only got one eye, you still see him. But while the people were sleeping, you see, his enemies came and sowed weeds. Among the weeds and left, when the plants sprouted and produced grain, and the weeds also appeared. Oh, fuck. A farmer would be shocked, wouldn't he? Especially when he didn't. There was no bad seeds when he put the seeds in. It was all wheat. And look at it. When the plant sprouted and produced grain, then the weeds also appeared. The landowner's slaves came to him and said, Master, did you sow good seed in your field? There's a question here. Questioning. Did I sow good seed? Listen. Then where did the weeds come from? An enemy did this. Was the answer back. So, do you want us to go and gather them up? They get it. These people here, there's some among these people. There's fucking weeds. So they say. No, he said. When you gather the weeds, you might also root the wheat with them. Let both grow together until the harvest. At harvest time I tell the reapers, gather the weeds first. Gather the weeds first. So somebody goes in to pluck the weeds out. Once the heads are full. So the time period from this illustration up to right now is the weight that's grown over the centuries. This period of time is when the weeds appear. Right now. We're living in it right now. So the disciples, let's get rid of these right now. But they're only sprouted a little tiny bit. Which one's which? They all look the same. The darn looks like the wheat. You might pick up, you might, no, don't do that. No. It's going to have to grow through the centuries. This kingdom will grow through the centuries. But there'll be infiltrators false Christians, false Jews, false Muslims, whatever. At harvest time, I tell the reapers are the angels, and they have been called right now. I've called them in. I've called them in. How, Joseph? There are many who are doing a fantastic job. Let me just say, angels are here right now in this earth. You will not realise there are men and women, for example, I think of one example, that no one would ever think could possibly be angels. Messengers. To do a reaping, a harvest time. Autumn the place. Autumn all buildings of interest to the public. Autumn by law they're allowed to do it from public. And any underhanded stuff, anything that is wrong, will be exposed, whether it's the police, whether it's a big corporation. It does not matter. All are going to be audited. Even the banks will have to come to an audit. The gold must be audited. There must be an audit. It's going to happen. This was, you see, have you an ear to hear what this is saying? Have you eyes to see? Have you eyes to see? The kingdom. There's so much in this, Father. When you gather the weeds, you might also root up the wheat with them. Let both grow together into the harvest. Now, at harvest time, I'll tell the reapers, gather the weeds first. That happens first. And tie them in bundles to burn them. They're going to get burned. They're going to completely be destroyed. Those in high positions, CEOs, whatever, are going to lose their jobs because of the way they conduct themselves. There's an audit going on worldwide. It will spread. Well done. There's some, I watched two today. I watched a lady who was auditing a police station, and she did very well. She's good. And of course there's others. I could mention the names. So many of you, and you're all so good with your drones and so forth. You're picking up so much good stuff. Wow, well done. Doing a fantastic job. All you who audit, well done. Angels. You are. I'll finish off for. And then he said, burn them, but store the wheat in my barn. In my barn. Store the wheat in my barn. There's so many illustrations here for her. Look, I'll leave it at that. What time is it? It's 18:53. 18:53. It's nearly 7 o'clock, isn't it? Should I carry on for that? Anyway, this was from Matthew 13. Look, I may come back and start from verse 31. I don't know if I come back. What's happening with me at the moment is this. What was in my mind that was downloaded? I'm a stonemason. Just as Yeshua was. He was a stonemason. And he was a carpenter as well. Mixing them both. He had experiences with all sorts, not just carpentry and stonecraft. You see, he learned a lot about when he was a young man. There's something about Yeshua people don't know. He was taught in the high schools, literally, how to cut stone, how to get divine sizes, how the pattern of the gematria numbers are calculated on buildings to create certain ambience effects within stone structures. He knew a lot of the secrets of the masons. And some people might say, oh, I was one of those masons. Listen. What about Joseph? What about Moses? They were all taught these things while in captivity. Moses knew all the secrets. And Jesus did the same. He knew all of this. Why do you think they said to him, hey man, look at these beautiful buildings. Look at the architecture. Yeshua, you know who built this? Oh yes. Not a stone will be left upon a stone. And not be thrown down in this area here. And so it was. So what do we get out of this? What we get out of this is this. If you have an ear to hear, you will understand that the kingdom of the heavens is here right now. Yeshua and these brothers and sisters are here. They have manifested in the earth. They are positioned in many places, ready for launch. In the meantime, some of them, angels, they all of them are breaking down all patterns